guys, I'm Dan.
I'm Jill.
I'm Brandon.
We're Pollyanna. So we're on a winter tour. This is our 4th tour to date, and this is our first headlining tour. And it's about a little over 2 weeks.
Jill and I go back to, about 8th grade, which is like 6 years, 6 or 7 years ago now. We just started to, just jam a bunch of different covers in her house. I was playing bass at the time, and then the drummer we had actually decided to stop drumming, so that's when I picked up drums. We had a bunch of member changes, a few different directions in which we wanted to take the actual content of our music in, and ultimately we ended up rebranding ourselves our junior year of high school, which was about 3 years ago now, right? 3-4 years ago, and we decided that Pollyanna fits the vibe and the sound a little bit more.
When we were trying to basically start new and start fresh, and, back 2.5 years ago, we just wanted like a very simplistic name, and Dan and I it was just me and Dan at the time, and we were just throwing around names, and he was like, "What about Pollyanna?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" And he was like, "It means to be unreasonably or logically optimistic." There's like a verb and noun forms, and I was like, that definitely describes us. So.
Yeah.
I mean, this song we're definitely all really, really proud of. It's just something that we were so eager to put out, and we're really happy it's finally out. The song is about basically like being in a relationship and kind of being like the crazy person but not wanting to admit it, and kind of having like a self argument within throughout the song, and you kind of realize it's just about like having a self-realization throughout the song that, oh wow, I'm being crazy and there's no other excuse for it. So I wrote that about like a year ago, and then it kind of was like a very just a thing where it was like, this is what the video should be, because we wanted it to be very chaotic, and the song is very fun and happy. However, lyrics are very crazy and chaotic and kind of sad, and we wanted something to contrast that, and we decided to keep it simplistic but also have a storyline, and we did it the most DIY way you can do it, and then we basically got a bunch of wallpaper this place pink,
Built
used
a whole box wall.
Yeah. And yeah, that's how we made the video. Definitely writing more. I wrote that song when it was just me and Dan we were going as a duo for a very long time. Because we went through a lot of member changes, and we kind of rebranded ourselves, and we just decided to stick with the two of us until we found something that really suited us. And then in February, or around March of 2019, we met Brandon over here, and he definitely completed us as a trio, and since then we've just been really evolving as people and musicians and best friends. You're just a ghost to me. You're just a
all of our release ones have some form of, meaning or implication behind it. The songs that we have yet to put out, I feel like they just keep digging deeper into the whole, emotional, who are you on the inside, what is this about type deal.
Our last EP was different in the way of, it took a very long time to put that out, so our last EP was more so...
kind of dipping the foot in the water.
Yeah,
what
dipping
we
the foot in the water. It was very, it was emotional, but it was also very uplifting, and I think our music, for example, there's a song that we're putting out in 2020 called Grown Apart. It's about a best friend drifting apart, and I think that song is definitely a pretty emotional kind of thing. I think the instruments and the lyrics are just a super emotional kind of thing.
You're just a memory, and you'll be gone, 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 gone. You're gone, 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 gone.
Another thing is that I think our generation, Generation Z, people are more reluctant to listen to music nowadays, which is why I think artists are dripping songs, or the way the industry is going. People are dripping songs song by song because no one has the attention span anymore. So we're trying to, really, that's really what it comes down to.
Brutally honest, yeah.
But we just want to make sure that it is worth checking out, and we do want some type of a message to be portrayed, and we also, I think another thing is that right now in the music industry, fashion is a huge thing, and I definitely think we have a nice sense of fashion in our aesthetic and stuff. Definitely, yeah. We don't want to say too much because like that would, some things are definitely up. A lot of things are up in the air right now, but I think 2020 is going to be a huge year for us. Like we definitely want to go way further than we did. I mean, we did 3 tours this year. This is our 3rd tour this year, so it's definitely been a lot, but I think we want to take it like twice as far, if not more than that, in 2020, and tour as much as we can. And we really want to try to do like a full US and just definitely a lot more music in 2020, so that's something you can expect. Cool. You can follow us on Instagram at This Is Pollyanna, 2 L's, 2 N's.
Two L's, 2 N's.
Twitter is Pollyanna NJ, and Facebook is as well, and our website is wearepollyanna.com. Thank you so much.